Hi, this is Steve Stine from GuitarZoom, and today what I want to do is show you how to play 3 really fun and fairly easy blues-style acoustic guitar licks. Now, don't worry about the tablature. You can download that for free just by clicking on the link, so don't worry about that. Let's go ahead and take a look at this first one I want to show you, and these all are going to be in the key of A, so you don't have to worry about transposing them or anything right now. We'll just put all 3 of them in the same key. So here's lick number 1. Play it one more time for you here. So anytime you're in the key of A, doing whatever, and I'm giving it kind of a swing feel here, this is going to be kind of a combination of both major pentatonic and minor pentatonic into one lick, and don't really worry about all that. But basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to be playing 5 to 6 on the 3rd string, 5 to 7 on the 2nd string, 5 to 8 on the 1st string. And you can see how the shape just keeps growing, right? Okay. Now, you can choose to hammer these, you can choose to pick these, whatever works for you, or a combination of those. Sometimes when I play them, I like to hammer them, and sometimes I like to pick them, and sometimes I just do combinations of them. So it doesn't really make any difference. The key here is just to make sure that you're playing it nice and slow so you can develop a feel for it, and then you can figure out what you want to do with it in terms of kind of, customizing it to what feels most comfortable for you. So we have, now what we're going to turn around is go back to the 2nd string, the 7th fret, then back to the 5th fret of the 1st string. Okay, then what we're going to do is come down a standard minor pentatonic here and play 8-5, 7-5. So we have, and then I'm going to end it with a hammer-on from 5 to 6, and then I'm going to end it on the 7th fret of the 4th string, which is the A note. Okay, and you'll notice the end gets a little faster there when I do the, okay, speed up a little bit there. Okay, so technically how I like to play this is I do this one as a hammer-on, and then this would be picked. And this would be picked, and pick through here, and then hammer here, pick the 5 and then hammer to the 6, and then head to the 7. That's traditionally how I would play it, but again, the most important thing for you is to figure out what's most comfortable for you. So this is giving it a shuffle or a swing feel, which is that triplet feel. Tum-pa-tum-pa-tum. Now you could straighten it out and give it a straight feel, and it would still be just fine. Okay? So that's lick number 1. Test that out, try it out, see what you think. Maybe comment on it, let me know what you think about it, see if you can use it in your playing. And again, if you want to switch it to a different key like the key of G, you just move it down a whole step, play the same thing, right? So now what we're going to do is lick number 2, and it's also going to be in the key of A, playing more of a bluesy thing, and it's going to look like this. Okay, let me play it again for you. Okay, so what I'm doing there is I'm starting up on the 10th and 8th frets with a hammer-on onto 11. So I'm I'm picking the 10, hammering and pulling from 11 back to 10, and then pulling off to 8. You'll notice there's a little bit of a pause. Instead of going, I'm going. So the first thing to do is just get comfortable with that little lick right there. And I'm doing that twice. But it would sound pretty cool if you kept going with it. You could make something else out of it, which would be kind of neat. So, and then I'm going to play 10 to 8. And then I'm going to go to 10 on the 2nd string. And then I'm going to head up and do 8 and 9. And again, you could hammer that or pick them. And then I'm going to go back to the 10. 9 on the 3rd string with my middle finger. And then I'm heading over here to the 8th fret of the 2nd string with my 1st finger, which if you know anything about your music theory, that's actually the dominant 7th. It's the note that really makes it sound bluesy over the A. There's your A right there. So it sounds kind of cool to end on that note. Okay, and you can always give this more of a, this is a straight feel, right? I can give it more of a shuffle or a swing. Right, by giving it more of a triplet feel, which is kind of cool too. So again, don't worry about the tab, and you can watch this as much as you need to, but make sure you download the tab. You click on the link and grab the tablature. It'll make it a little bit easier for you. Now the third lick is a little more freeform. It's a little less rhythmic, okay? So this one's gonna go like this, and again, it's in the key of A. Okay, so let me do that again. Okay, so what I'm doing here is, again, combining major and minor pentatonic together. I'm playing 12, 11, 10 on the first string, then 13, 10. Then I'm going to head down to this 11 right here on the third string. And then this is where it gets a little free form. I'm going to go to the 12, give it a little bit of a bend. And then I'm just ending it by going 12, 10, 11, 10. Okay, now you can also end it by going to a bend on the 12 like this. Watch this. And you could just give it one of those, or two bends, or whatever you like. But you could come off, it sounds kind of cool if you just give it a nice long bend. You hit this, and then you bend it at the end. See? Now let me give you the A and the bass here so you can hear what it sounds like. See? Really cool. So the first one is straight out of that first position that most people know. The second one is moving up into the second position a little bit. Both of these are all combining major and minor pentatonic to give it more of a true blues sound. And the third one is more of a free form idea. You know, I always call it falling off the cliff. You can hear how I kind of start slower and then I speed up. And again, it doesn't have to be fast on any level. You can start super slow, and then you sort of speed up in the middle. And then it gets nice and slow at the end again. It's like tripping over yourself. If you're running too fast and all of a sudden your feet are going too fast and you start falling, it's sort of the same idea. You're just... Then you slow down. And if you want, you can head back to that one again. Okay? So those are 3 really fun licks that you can play and add into your playing, your acoustic guitar playing right away. And please, again, download the tab, make it a little bit easier for yourself. Comment if you'd like to. Please share it if you'd like to. But let me know how things go with this. Take care, and I'll speak to you soon.